As when we're building out service pages, blog articles, and location pages on our lead gen sites, what word count should we shoot for? Generally speaking, just very general sense, 1,000 words or so. However, my homepage is gonna have more words than that, but just know that it's not so much about word count anymore as it's like very structured content, which with this example, maybe I can show you. The problem with just saying, hey, just write 1,000 words is that you can just go to ChatGPT and write me 1,000 word article about XYZ. And if it has a lot of fluff, you got to try to avoid that as much as possible. But there's a whole process behind. I'm not a fan of just randomly bolding texts. Links HVAC repair Temple. So this is for Temple, Texas. Right away, you should build a lot more inner city. I only see service pages and city of there should be like locations, and then you should target at least 30 nearby cities and villages. Linux HVAC Temple provides expert AC repair and full HVAC services in Temple, Texas. Our certified technician use modern diagnostic equipment. Yeah, so instead of this sentence, it would be better if you listed what kind of HVAC services, list all the various keywords in the opening paragraph. You don't really need to repeat HVAC tempo again here. It's almost like your keyword stuffing. It's completely unnecessary. I don't know why this is like such light font that you can barely read. Linux HVAC repair and maintenance services in table. See, again, this content seems very thin and it's missing a word. So for example, if I take the ChatGPT, list me 30, let's do 20. We're not most likely not gonna fit all 20, but you'll begin to see. So we got air conditioning repair, heating system repair, furnace maintenance, AC tune-up, HVAC system installation, HVAC technician, emergency HVAC, duct cleaning. So like some of these keywords need to be enriched in this part. Like if you're going to talk about HVAC repair and maintenance, you better break down what this is in more keywords down below. Let's look at the page title, Linux HVAC repair. You're repeating HVAC twice in that title, which is a waste of opportunity to list other keywords. Trusted AC and furnace repair in Temple, Texas, or heating as well. It's good that you remember to put keywords in all the H2s. Just make sure these are H3s. If you're gonna put AC repair as H2 here, all these needs to have a breakdown of various things related to AC repair and maintenance, right? In a hierarchy. Here, this is talking nothing about AC repair, neither is this. This has some keywords in it, which this one's fine. I don't know what's the point of talking about how proudly serving West Temple, right? Like it should. West Temple is known for its family-friendly atmosphere, beautiful parks, welcome neighborhood, and Linux HVAC repair is here to keep you comfortable year-round. Our team provides fast, reliable AC repair and HVAC maintenance. Like maybe HVAC system installation, like affordable HVAC systems installation for West Temple homes. I get what you're trying to do, maybe add some like West Temple like type of content, but this is how you can make your content even better. You see how it says West Temple is known for its family-friendly atmosphere and beautiful parks? Kind of beautiful parks. Beautiful parks like XYZ. Look up parks in West Temple and give the actual entity of that park. Neighborhoods including the actual neighborhoods inside West Temple, I would list here. But also, I wouldn't start this paragraph talking about West Temple. I would talk about AC system installation, which you talked about repair and maintenance. I wouldn't link from an H2. I would much rather have you talk about AC system installation repair here, and then here break down affordable, because I know affordable is one of the good keywords. Affordable AC system installation in West Temple homes, and then start the first paragraph as well talking about AC system installation, and then go into some info about West Temple. Again, ordering the content like that is important. It's all got to be structured. Keeping the historic district, again, this is kind of out of place. You can see this H3 is out of place from this, right? There's no like direct connection between these two things. That you got to watch out for throughout the content. HVAC repair, market analysis, and customer focus. Okay, so I got to make another critique here. This internal link is not the greatest internal link. Why? Because this you're linking to commercial clients. Most likely you're gonna take them to a commercial like page, but then this heading has nothing to do with commercial. And then this heading has nothing to do with commercial either. So again, think of internal links as passing on relevance, like somebody like that has a commercial and then it's pointing relevance. So these things have to be connection between these things. So let's go to this. That link led to the homepage, which doesn't make any sense. So again, you're creating like random internal links, which is not good. Internal links need to only go to maybe from your homepage to your top 5 service pages. And there has to be a relevance connection from the H2 to the H3 to the internal link. And the content surrounding it needs to be relevant. That's the big takeaway. I'm seeing some different keywords here, which is good. How you can make this content even better is can you give me an example of this? Hold on. Take it to ChatGPT. Can you give me a specific example of this using stats or numbers after the section? Smart thermostat troubleshoot. Over 500 thermostat repair annually, ensuring optimal energy efficiency. Duct work inspection repair serving over. I don't know why it says serving. Oh yeah, it's just giving an example. Improving air quality by reducing up to 40% of dust and allergens. Indoor air quality solutions installed over 300 air purifier and filtration systems, improving indoor air quality up to 90%. Circuit board diagnostic, 98% accuracy rate, and diagnosing electrical issues, reducing time for repairs by 30%. Motor replacement, replaced over 150 HVAC motors in the past year, restoring efficiency and performance. Now that is making this content higher level, higher quality. Anytime you can include stats or numbers into your content, Google is going to look at that as more authority. So again, you can do a quick eye test and see that a lot of this content is kind of basic. Oftentimes, there's no clear direction either. Because like now we're talking about maintenance, which is that part's kind of decent. Service area, I mean, just having a few service area is fine. Just make sure you have other pages that target a lot of other cities nearby. You should have the NAP at the bottom. Social media pages need to be legitimately connected. The NAP should be here. The website should be here. See if you made any YouTube content. Yeah, there's no YouTube. Maybe next week I'll share with you a tool that I use to create some videos that I'm building for my partners. But again, NAP should be in here as well with the website. And you should create at least one video using AI in here too. Hold on. I'm in a meeting right now. Organic keywords are like you got a lot of indexing here. You don't have that many backlinks. It's a pretty good sign. Yeah, I mean, it seems like a pretty new site because you're just starting to get indexed by Google. So just give it some time, fix the homepage content like I've mentioned, and try to find more Texas type of citations. Try to really signal to Google that you're in Texas, and also fix all your social media pages and make sure you get an address, some sort of a commercial building address, I recommend, and get the address and the phone number NAP across all your social media profiles and do all the directories with social media or with the NAP. It'll further signal to Google that you are an actual company, legitimate company in the city. Temple. Chris says, would that work for towing or would that be too spam? The Craigslist ad technique you mentioned, yeah, should work for a lot of niches. It's like the best way to have the most trust as possible. German says, Ippei, I have a customer. I'm doing a TK for witches in my local area and is a friend of a friend. Is it a good idea to use his address for the GVP for quicker ranking instead of a service-based area? Or is it best to keep a service area and independent from his address? Pros and this is in the cybersecurity niche. Yeah, I feel like for this one, man, like I would use his home address and even go straight to like video verification, like make sure he gets some supplies, put it in his home office and do an actual video verification with his home address. Because cybersecurity seems like a business that he can operate from home. I mean, you can confirm that with ChatGPT, but I mean, that would like because you're working with somebody that actually is in the business. It's a home-based business. The video creation AI tool would be a huge help. I should have more info on that, like by next week. Himant says, if the GBP is a service area GBP, adding the address on the website, isn't that conflict for GBP ranking? No, it's not, because we need the address. Google's not going to show the address if you put service space, but Google knows what the address is. And that address needs to be reflected on the site. And Google, even if it's hidden on GBP side, Google is still checking the consistency of the NAP across all your citation and social media pages. That's why it is important to have the NAP on your website as well. They tend to use commercial addresses if it's like my own lead gen sites that I'm building and I'm not working with any client that can do like a video verification at their location. You see what I'm saying? Because with the video verification, Google checks the IP of that phone, right? But if you have a client that has an address, you might as well use that and you do a real video verification. But because I'm creating so-called fictitious GVP, why would I bother using a residential address? I might as well use a commercial address. That's my logic. There was a live that Jared did a while showing all the AI tools to create content quickly and post to social media. Would be awesome. Yeah, there's a simple sort of automation. I mean, you can make. Ideally, it's something that I want to test once we get the GBP verified, because you can tie in GBP posts with the various social media posts and create an automation. So we haven't quite gotten there yet with the partners. Yeah, so that's generally in one of the things that I'm going to look into soon as well.